And everyone, it is currently the 19th going into the 20th of May 2013. Well, across much of southern China and also the northern Japan and most of the Philippines today. It's a wet one indeed. We have a few storms blowing up here, but unfortunately here in southeastern China, you do not need any more rainfall. And this rain ban, the start of the rainy season front, which actually officially was declared last week there in Okinawa, well, it's firing up these strong storms again. Actually, recent rain reports show upwards of 50 to 100 millimeters in any of these areas here across southeastern China. Also looking down at Kuala Lumpur, or in that vicinity, about 52 millimeters of rainfall was reported here, and also same thing goes across much of South Korea. We're getting up to 70 millimeters of rain from that system that's moving now over northern Japan. But this area remaining in place, and it has been doing so for some time. So really, there's the continued risk of flooding. We saw in Guangdong province last week several deaths due to flash flooding out there, and really the rainy season front staying there throughout the rest of the week. As we go through here, you can see the date in the bottom left of the screen. Tuesday, still there. Wednesday as well, and even out through Thursday. It's just that time of year. We've mentioned this in the past where, well, the Siberian high starts to weaken and retreats off there towards the north. The Westpac high works its way in, and look at that, a trough sets up. That is the rainy season front. It's going to continue to push off there towards the north, though, going through the next several weeks, even the next several months. And actually here on May 20th, it's today where this rainy season band is, and right on schedule, actually extending across southeastern China through Okinawa, but then by the time we go into June, it pushes off there towards the north. Mid-June around Tokyo here, and then eventually off through Korea by July. And as that does pull off towards the north, the more likelihood of typhoons or tropical systems wrapping around that Westpac high and pulling off here towards the north. So right now, in May, if anything did form, likely would not go north of that boundary. That boundary is a wall, and it cuts any storm off that starts to push off there towards the north. Mainly because that boundary is supported by the upper level jet, which provides an abundant amount of wind shear as well. And take a look at that, upwards 70 to 80 knots of shear right over that boundary. Unfortunately, that also helps set this up and helps make those strong storms possible within the boundary itself, but we're still going to be seeing that lingering there. The front, as far as here in northern Japan, it's going to taper off going through your Monday morning, though some showers still across Tokyo, but eventually that's going to continue to push off here, and then we're going to see high pressure region behind it. Really, that's going to be the case on the latter half of Tuesday going into Wednesday. We see that area off there towards the north. And going through the end of the week, we do have a weak disturbance that pushes through on Thursday and the Friday across northern Japan. Even Tokyo could see some showers, but that quickly tapers off with the high pressure ridging behind it. The southern Japanese islands, though, I'm talking about off here into the mainland. The islands down towards the south, really rainy season is in effect, and you do not see this going. Well, you get a little break here on Monday, but then that boundary starts to push out of southeastern China over you, and really most of the week it's thunderstorms and rain showers. And as far as towards the south, though, let's take a look at the Indochina Peninsula and the Philippines. Afternoon thunderstorms blowing up here. We do have an upper level trough still lingering over northern Luzon, and that's been enhancing these storms the last couple days, and I expect that to still remain in place. North of Manila. Manila itself, though, we're still going to see these storms blow up. We've actually seen a few of them the last couple days blow up around the Cavite area. But as far as anything organized, not really happening right now. MGO not at full pulse, and well, we're just not seeing anything cluster together. We still have these strong storms over much of Thailand extending down through Kuala Lumpur. We saw those rain reports just a second ago. But that's really the extent of the tropics right now. Nothing on the scope here from the weather map from JMA. Just that rainy season front, the low off there towards the north. And temperatures, well, across most of Eastern Asia, rather warm. This is what it should be looking like here going through May. Actually, a big warm up there towards the northeast. But see where it's cooler? Right here in southeastern China. This is the Tibetan Plateau off here towards the west, so that's always cold. But that's the rainy season front, keeping things slightly cooler for you, but still into the 30s across much of the tropics. So if we do see a storm blow up here, temperature is actually very warm into these oceans. Even Tokyo getting up to 22 degrees. But that's all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them into the comment box below. And also check out my most recent Sunday vlog. I'll put the picture on the screen here. Click that annotation. See what I did this past weekend. But thanks for watching, everybody.